brief update. It is Christmas Eve, which is fun. It's like almost 7 p.m. My parents are going out soon to go do their church service Christmas Eve thing that I don't really attend because I'm not religious, but that'll be fun for them. And while they're gone, I plan to cook. I have to bake things for tomorrow. Well, things. I only have to do one thing. I'm making my sister something vegan and tasty, and I haven't decided what yet, but possibly cookies because I'm lazy. So that'll be fun. That probably shouldn't take me too long. Yeah, whatever. I am trying to read this tonight because I finished Special Topics in Calamity Physics and I finished Crooked Kingdom. So I have read 96 books out of 100, which is great because there's a week left and I can definitely read 4 books this week. So this I'm trying to read. I don't think I've read any more since I last updated y'all on this book, which is bad, but if I can get through just like 5 pages at a time, take a break, read 5 more pages, just like do that, I should be able to get through it okay. It's just such a rough read. And I would also like to read this by the end of the month, which is my book on abortion that I started in November and really haven't read much on. I think this is just like almost not quite as far as I got last time. I probably got to like there last time. But yeah, I would like to get this done just so it doesn't carry over. But I might not get to this. I'm thinking my last couple books are probably going to be books people ordered from my wish list, just because the books on that wish list are mostly things that I would really like to read and own and haven't been able to read because I don't own them. So, very excited for that. There are also a lot of YA, so like that should be quick.
Squeaks too.
Dilly, can you share? Are you gonna share with me? Can I see?
So yesterday was Christmas. I'm really tired. I don't know why, because I slept for like unnecessarily long. I'm just trying to stay awake and read. Yesterday I read In Order to Live by Yeonmi Park. That was really, really good. I gave it 4 stars, but I've still got time to change it to 5 stars before the end of the year, and I'm honestly thinking about it because it was really good. And today I decided to start reading Southern Nightmare, which my sister gave me. This is about a serial killer who's from where I'm from. He was active in Richmond 30 years ago, and this is an indie book from a Richmond author, so I'm reading this. I've only just started, so I don't really know how it is yet. I've never heard of this, which is weird. I didn't know there was a serial killer who was active 5 years before I was born, and that's kind of strange to me. We have very, very short memories as a society, but this should be interesting, I hope. I'm kind of sketched about reading it and reviewing it because it's an indie book and the author's from here, so I don't know, especially if it's bad, but even if it's good, it's just when I talk about books, Ruta Sepetys is never gonna hear what I have to say about her books, so I don't mind trashing it to bits. She's so far above me, I'm not on her radar. But this is realistically speaking, if I created a video book review of this, he could find it potentially, and that makes me kind of uncomfortable. Whether or not the review is bad or good, because again, I literally just started it, so I have no idea at this point. So there's that. I'm I don't know. That makes me nervous, so I don't know if I'll review this book. I have 97 out of 100 books read for my Goodreads challenge, which is fun. I should be able to read the 3 books that I have left. This is fairly short, and plus I have some quick YAs and middle grades that I want to read, so plus I'm halfway through the fantasy dictionary, so worst case scenario, I read 2 of the middle grade diaries after this and hit my 100, but I really don't think I'm gonna have to try real hard just, 3 more books. I have nothing to do for the next few days. My boyfriend's still out of town and my best friend is working and busy, so yeah, fun times. This book is not okay. Oh my god, I started reading this just because I was like, I have 2 more books that I need to read to hit my Goodreads goal, because I finished the Strangler book. Did I mention that? I don't know if I mentioned that. But I started reading this because I was like, it's, like 300 pages. It's pretty quick. It's about Rent. It's by Anthony Rapp. Like, this should be a pretty quick, interesting, like, fun read. And, like, I know it's sad because it says it's about love, loss, and the musical Rent. And I was like, okay, like, I know it's about his mother dying, but, like, no offense, but I don't really care about his mother. Like, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just, like, I have no attachment to his mother. So, like, it's a sad thing, but it's not something I'm attached to. But, oh my god, I am 66 pages in, and I've literally had to put this down, like, every 5 pages because I keep crying so much, and I'm, like, almost crying right now just thinking about this book, and it's not okay. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through this by the end of the year. Like, I mean, like, it's really good. Like, I don't want to say, like, it's not good, I'm gonna DNF this, because, like, absolutely not. It's amazing. But, like, oh my god. Like, it is so sad. And I think it's just because, like, I have such an emotional attachment to Rent, and, like, to Anthony Rapp specifically, because he's, like, my favorite of, like, everything. And, like, all the stuff about Rent is amazing, and, like, all the stuff about his mother is so sad, and it's just, like, I literally can't with this book. Like, I have to put it down because, like, I haven't read this in, like, an hour. Or, like, okay, like 40 minutes. But, like, I haven't read this book in 40 minutes. And just, like, talking about it is making me start crying again. Like, it's not like I just started crying at, like, certain bits. It's like I was reading this and, like, crying through the entire thing. And, like, I don't know. This book is a struggle for me. I have book mail. Well, bookish mail. There's not actually a book in here. But this came from Kylie, and you're seeing the back because, like, there's no reason to see mine and Kylie's addresses. That would be sketch. But I am just so excited for this. I have successfully edited myself ruining this package by trying to open it because I can't do that. And I know what one thing is because I could see it when the package was closed. And that's this really pretty wand. Look! It's so pretty. It's a little owl. My phone doesn't like doing this, but it's the wand with an owl, and it's so cute and so pretty. And the only other wand I have is Snape's wand, and this is just like, thank you, Kylie. I love this. I'd say it's going on my Harry Potter shelf, but like, I need to find somewhere pretty so I can display this instead of just like sticking it on the shelf. But I guess for now, it can go back here. Can y'all see that at all? No, you cannot. There's no point in putting it there. I'll put it in front of me so I can appreciate it. There's more in here. There's a card. I should look at the card first, probably. This is so lovely. I don't know if she wants me to show you the picture of her family. So I'm not gonna do that, but like, this card is so lovely. I don't get Christmas cards because millennials don't send Christmas cards usually. We're not Christmas card people. Oh, I love this. H is for Hagrid and Hippogriff. And is there anything else? I think it's just Fang is on the bottom, but he's not an H. I love this. I'm running out of places to put these. I need to find a way to display more of my Harry Potter stuff now. This is the last thing. Ooh, can I open this? It's green. It's Slytherin. Ooh, this is bigger than I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh, this is huge. It's a big, hang on, there's literally no way for me to show it, but like, it's like as tall as I am almost. Oh my gosh. It's a Slytherin wall decoration banner thing. Y'all can't hear me when I'm behind there, but oh, it's so pretty. I need to like find a wall to hang it on. Or like hang it on the top of my shelf so that y'all can't see any of my books. Because like, this is prettier than my books and I could just hide things behind it. And like hide the fact that I'm a messy person. I love this. Oh, everything Harry Potter. I'm so happy. I don't know how to put this. This is going on my lap for a moment. Thank you so much, Kylie. I love this. You're so sweet. You're so, so sweet. And I really hope you enjoy your book. Because all I sent was a book. But this is amazing and lovely. And I love Harry Potter. And now I have so much Harry Potter merch. And I love the wand. The wand is so happy making. I think I've given up on the dictionary. The fantasy dictionary. Like, I'm not DNFing it, but I'm not gonna finish it this year, I don't think. I have like 3 days left. 3 days and some hours, so that's probably not getting done this year. So, oops. But I do plan on finishing Without You by Anthony Rapp, which I'm not reading right now because I'm not emotionally prepared for that at the moment. Tomorrow I can sit in my room and cry all day, but today I would actually like to film some videos and like I would like to film at least one, and I'm not gonna do that if I read that book and start crying. And the other book that I started is The Deep End of the Ocean by Jacqueline Mitchard. Um, yeah, this is thick. I don't know why this is the book I decided to read, but I was on my shelf and I was like, I should pick that up. So I did. And I have no idea what it is, kind of. Like, it's a mystery, kind of, about a woman whose son disappeared and nothing was ever found. They don't know if he was kidnapped or ran off or whatever. He just poof gone, and then something happens 10 years later, I think. I don't know. I've just barely started. It's like okay so far. I don't know how I'm feeling. It's very early. In mystery books, it's often like hard to tell very early, but I'm hoping this is good because if it's not good, that's a lot to read by the end of the year. It's already time to post an updated January TBR. It's dark. Can I make it less dark? Yeah, so I had my Tome Infinity TBR, and I was good with that. And then I was like, I got a buddy read going on in January. So I'm buddy reading with Cozy Reader Kelly, and I believe we're buddy reading Into Thin Air by John Krakauer. Ignore the giant sticker on the front. But I meant to read this in November, for Nonfiction November, and never got around to any of the books on my TBR, basically, because I was sick. But, yeah, I really want to read this, and I'm really interested in this. So, like, this is being added to my TBR. I think she also meant to read it in November and didn't get to it, so, like, that's good. I have a whole stack of books over here that's, like, have been on my TBR, never got to them, need to before they go back on my shelves and I forget. And Strict Cover Lit just announced, because, God forbid they announce this like a month in advance, they're going to be doing a read-along for The Road in January. And I never get to watch any of their, like, literary discussions because I'm so underread when it comes to, like, lit fic and classics and stuff like that. And, like, I want to read books and, like, understand them for myself before I sort of listen to someone else discuss them and, like, discuss their literary themes and all of that. Just because I feel like from my experiences in school, I really need to come to those conclusions on my own before I see other people come to it. Otherwise, they don't mean anything to me, and the books don't mean anything to me. So, I don't know. I don't actually know if I'll be able to participate in this, but I really want to. And The Road has been on my TBR for a minute, so we'll see. I'm kind of really excited for this and just would really like to. And then the final book, which is actually 4 books and makes my TBR 12 for January, which, considering like 7 of those 12 books are sci-fi. Alana, The First Adventure by Tamara Pierce. I am doing this for the Rereadathon, which the challenge is read a book that was a first, and this is the first adventure, so it counts for several reasons, not just that. But I'm planning to read the whole series. I'm not taking them all off my shelf until I read them. I'm really excited to get into these books. I read them several times. I love them. They're really short, quick reads, so like these I'm not worried about. These are like you sit down, you read them in like a 2-hour sitting, and then you continue on with your regularly scheduled plans. But I am honestly so excited. I love this cover too. Like, she just looks so intense and awesome. But yeah, so that's my updated January TBR. That includes, all the books. Wait, can I show y'all? Oops, dropping you. Over here. That's my January TBR. All those sci-fi books. And then down here, all the books that were on my TBR, and then down there, more books that used to be on my TBR. So this is fun. This is a blast. This is fantastic. I need to stop doing TBRs. That's one of my goals for this year, and I already have 12 for January. I don't know why I do this to myself. I know TBRs don't work for me. I'm so excited for the rereadathon, which starts, does it start Sunday? Today is Sunday. Today is Sunday, so it does not start Sunday. It starts, today's the 30th, so it starts Tuesday. The rereadathon starts Tuesday. Always linked in my description down below. Go check it out. I'm just so excited for this. And I'm reading Unless by Carol Shields right now, because I finished, did I say that I finished The Deep End of the Ocean? That was mediocre. But I'm feeling adult fiction right now. I'm really not in the mood for YA, which is good, because I don't have much YA on my TBR for January. I have, like, the Tamora Pierce books, which, like, don't even count, because those are just favorites for me. And then Ender's Game and The Maze Runner. And, like, honestly, Ender's Game and The Maze Runner are the two that, like, if I need to ditch something, those are going to be ditched real quick. But yeah, I'm not in the mood for YA, because I still have Girls of Paper and Fire out from the library that I need to read, and I'm just like, no. And, I don't know. I'm feeling like adult dramas. Like, that's what I'm in the mood for. Like, basically The Deep End of the Ocean, except good. And I don't think the Carol Shields book is going to be very good. I don't know, it's weird. Her daughter just, like, sits on the road with a sign that says goodness around her neck and begs, and it doesn't say anything, and then, like, donates the money that she begs, and, like, I don't understand why. And the mother is talking about, like, how she's grieving, and I'm like, your daughter's still alive. Like, just because she's, like, a useless freak doesn't mean she's dead. You have to grieve her. I don't know. I'm just being harsh because it's annoying, and I don't know. Like, the fact that she's grieving over that. Like, your daughter is, like, what, 20 years old? She'll grow up and realize that's dumb. Just, like, unbrainwash her from whatever cult she's been in. Yeah. But that will be, whoops, I keep dropping this. That's bad. I'm making y'all seasick, probably. Motion sick, I guess I should say. But that's annoying. Not, like, the most annoying thing, but, you know, annoying. And that's my 100th book of the year, so, like, dope. After that, I don't have to read anything if I don't finish it until tomorrow, but, like, I'd like to finish it today, and I've, like, given up on the Anthony Rapp book for this year. Just, I can't. I'm sorry. Like, it's so good, but I can't. It's too emotional for the moment, and I'm, like, too stressed already, and I don't need to sit here and cry over a book. I'd rather read something that I don't care about that much. And that's my week. I've been rambling on for, like, 7 minutes. This is gonna be edited down into nothing. Bye, guys. This is the end of my vlog, 'cause it's Sunday, and I have to go edit this, like, right now to post it. I lied. I'm not done. I had one more thing to say. 13 books for January. I have a problem. Cammy's Corner is hosting a, what do you call it? A read-along. They're doing a read-along. She's doing it with Joni Reeds, who I don't follow, who I should look up, but they're doing a true crime bi-monthly read-along. I keep messing them up, but they're reading I'll Be Gone in the Dark by Michelle McNamara, which came out this fall, I think. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I kind of want to read it, and I kind of want to read it with them in January, so I have too many books for January, and I've already put it on hold at the library, so I have a problem.